Please check your quarantine scripts folder.
Hello everybody, hello. I do apologize for the slight little delay there, but as always, you know, finding bugs in these sims or these aircrafts and stuff, man, it always tends to happen, man. So good to be here, man. Yeah, you know, it's XPlane 12.1.3, man, and they have, you know, obviously the beta and stuff, you know, tend to have some issues, man, with betas and them. So yeah, but we're here, man, and yeah, I've noticed a few little issues, not just with with the beta itself, but also this aircraft had a little, you know, issue with the beta, in connection with even OBS as well, man. Can you imagine that? But here it is in all of its glory, man. A beautiful 737 Max today, the Max8 actually. So yeah. Alright, so yeah. Let me see, anyone flying today, man? Yeah, we got the aircraft here, man. It's pretty nice aircraft. It's not too bad. Hopefully the sounds aren't too loud. You guys hear me, or you guys aren't hearing me? I'm not sure if you guys hear me. You guys hear me, or you guys aren't hearing me? Let me see. I think you guys are supposed to hear me. I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. But yeah, anyways, I'm here trying to have a good afternoon here, man. Actually put online as well, because I actually had to go offline just to check something out. But I'm actually now online. Like, yeah, so there isn't any ATC. Well, there's Miami, but Miami doesn't cover Orlando really. So yeah, we're gonna get this bird off and running. So here with the Nimbus KMCO. So pretty nice, pretty wonderful I would say. Nimbus. Hopefully we don't get any more issues. But this sim tends to have a bit of issues. I got a speedbird here. Let me check to see where that speedbird. Who's this? Model. Let me see. Speedbird. Oh, we got Xavier. Yeah, he's in a 747. Yes, 777. Sorry. 777-2. Yeah, so yeah, we said coming in shortly. Oh man, yes, I am this what's that, speedbird 1520. That's Xavier. Oh nice. Oh man, yeah, you guys love to fly, aren't you? You guys love to fly, don't you? But yeah, man, I'm actually here with XPlane 12 today. I actually turned down the settings a little bit. I think like one thing I like about, at least, what happened is the water mesh. This is AutoOrtho with it, so it's like I have a bit of a issue because I got the AutoOrtho running. Yeah, so we're gonna see things looking just a lot, not really bizarre, but you know, it's just to remember that we got the AutoOrtho running as well. So I did put the trees and all that kind of stuff, man, but I turned on the settings just a little bit, really than normal, just because I'm trying to get everything to run pretty at least to run pretty okay for now, I would say. Yeah, so I can't fly the sims without like without the AutoOrtho, man, unfortunately. But yeah, so yeah, first, man, let me just see if I can get my SAM briefing out, and I think I remember sim riff. We pull out the sim
Oh,
riff.
no, traffic. This is Speedbird 1520 radio check.
You're right. Radio 5, man, at the moment. Alright, so.
Roger.
Alright, nice. So, anyways, let me just update you guys a little bit of this flight today, man, quickly as possible before we can actually head out. So, let me go to aircraft where I got my, as you guys already know, always gotta get stuff out. So, just pretty quickly, like I say, it's cost index 45, so the flight time is gonna be 2 hours and 22 minutes, man, going up to flight 47,000 feet today, man. We're pretty much almost, well, not really full, but 61.2 on the zero fuel weight. And yeah, man, let me see how many passengers. We're taking a good bit of passengers today, man. And this is the route, and let me see, yeah, 189 passengers today. So as you know, the Max8 is different than the Max from the NG, so it does take a little bit more passengers. And yeah, takeoff weight 68.6. Wait for me, guys. Yes, man, don't worry. And yeah, man, so the top of climb today is gonna be 23 minutes because I believe the weather is, I think it's pretty good. The ISO is pretty good. Yeah, it's not warm, so it's gonna take generally when it's colder you climb a lot faster, whereas when it's warmer it takes a lot more
man, I saw
energy.
you were live streaming and I decided to come fly with you.
Man, yeah, appreciate it, man. Nice to be here, man. Yeah, I'm just prepping the information here before I actually head out, hopefully within about 50 minutes. Alright, so yeah, so let me...
Yeah, I hope so. I'm ready to go.
Okay, so let me see, we got all of this stuff here, so everything is inside there. I got note times as well, so I got a few things, but I did read a few things actually, but Orlando Center name is not really, sorry, the approach on any of them is not there, so don't really have to worry about that as now. But yeah, so this is the route. So you see, that's what the thing I like about it. It's just like Miami, man. It's always along the shorelines and going all the way up, man. It's really nice, to get along the shorelines. We see we got a bit of winds up here, so we gotta get some nice crosswinds, upper winds. So it's probably might be a little bit bumpy. It's like about 120 from up here, man. It's pretty bumpy. It might be a little bit bumpy, but yeah, man. So hopefully everything should be okay. Coming out from Orlando, going all the way up. So probably within about an hour and a half.
Which runway are you departing from?
And let me see. Oh yeah, I gotta check.
I'm departing from 35 left, so that looks like...
Yeah, it says 45 left, so we'll look at it and see where we are and then pretty much get out. Alright, so I'm gonna go inside now and then get ready for this flight, guys. So let's go inside, man. Let's look at this bird.
In advance, the departing runways are 35 left and 35 right.
Alright, so yeah, so let's just see what's going on with the aircraft here. So we got winglets, nice winglets, as you know, the chevrons and stuff like that. And as you guys know, certain things about the aircraft, they got the chevrons in the back here, which actually helps with noise. Yeah, but generally the skin is pretty much like the NG generally, just a little bit bigger inside, but really it's like the NG really. This really much has aerodynamics, so yeah. Few things you're gonna notice as well. They got 2 doors here, which the NG doesn't have the doors. So got some emergency exits here. So with the Max, so that's pretty good. All right, so yeah, I'm actually running as well. Just gonna give you guys a brief, very quick brief. I'm running.
I actually got a mod on my 777. Now I actually do have TE90 engines instead of this.
So got VisualXP, and then got clouds. Oh, nice, man. Yeah. Water, I mean, normally I put it about like 2, but we could always change it. And then scenery, I didn't actually get the lights thing to work, so it's gonna keep the same standard lights for XPlane. We shouldn't need it because by the time we land it's just about sunset anyway. But I generally put this off and then leave the live weather because I feel like the live weather in XPlane is very good now compared to before. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go with that, man. So it should be okay. So I'm gonna get inside the aircraft and then try and get ready. I'm running my Volanta as well, so I'm using Volanta today, so that's gonna be nice. Okay, so let's get into the aircraft. Hopefully everything's all good. We don't have any more issues, or hopefully we don't get any issues. I think I've got all of this here. Okay, so I'm gonna run through things as quickly as possible. So we're already on the actually we have to get that. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna just get things set up as quickly as possible so that we can just get out of the way. It's 370, so here we go, 370. And we're gonna get the, actually before we even get the APU, man, running, we just gonna check the weights, make sure all the weights and everything. So fuel, we have how much for fuel today, so I'm actually gonna check my Avitab. Alright, so let me see, the weights is supposed to be 7484. Enter fuel, and then we just call the fuel truck. So that's gonna get that, and then we're gonna just put the payload right away, so we don't have to go for the sort of GSX type thing. If we put payload, let me see, we're trying to get the zero fuel width to reach around 61. So let's see if we put the payload here, if it will match, say 19.8, 19,800. Yeah, so there's a few note differences from this aircraft to the NG. So let me see, let me just see if it actually gets to it. 60, 62, so it's a little bit too much. We have to go down, let's go down to about 1900 or 19,000 really. Let's see, what does it do? 62.1, so we actually have to go down again. Trying to match it up. So let's go down to 18 point, let's get 18,500. Let's see, what does that do? 61.6, 61.3, so we could take, give and take, we'll take about that. What I've noticed is if you remove these, then the actual passengers, if you change it too much really, it actually changes the passenger configuration. That's what I've noticed. So let's do it again, but let's see if this one actually does not change. Hopefully it does. See, when you change it, it does that. So it's a bit of a issue, but when you keep it 160, then you get the same. So it's a little bit off, but that's just how it is for now. So came back into the cockpit, man. So you can get ready, man. Yeah, so all right, and first thing first, let's try and get all of this stuff here all set up. KMCO fuel is already coming on, guys, so don't worry, we're gonna be getting out of here as quickly as we can, so don't worry yourself. All right, so, and we got a company route as well too, so it's supposed to be able to get that, so we don't have to input all of that as well. And let me just make sure that I know what the company route is, and the company route is, let me see, KMCO. Actually, you can just request it because we already have it. Supposed to have it from SimBrief. Alright, so pipeline request, and I was supposed to be able to get it. Alright, so pipeline request, and we're gonna get all of this stuff here. Let's load the route, and we have to just make sure. Alright, here we go. See, Delta2457, man, that's the call sign for today. Delta2457. Alright. So probably what I could do is actually get my overlay as well, so then you guys hopefully, let me see if that, hopefully that doesn't cause any issue. I'm hoping it doesn't. So we're at KMCO going into KBOS, and then that's gonna be Delta2457, right? Let me just confirm, and then it's gonna be an XPlane because normally I load up two different ones. Okay, here we go. So I'm putting it now on, so now you guys gonna see that come up on screen shortly. So let me just get this on my overlays shortly. All right, and here we go. So now we got the overlays up, so we're pretty much getting all set. So let's just put activate, and then we're gonna get all of this stuff here. So cruise winds, everything is supposed to get loaded because we have a SimBrief. So hopefully this doesn't take too much time. We go to descend winds forecast, it's supposed to load, but first of all let's get to winds route data and load those winds. And there we go. So that's in. Okay. Alright, so that's in. Nice. And let me see, what else do we have to get here? Let me see, we put all of this stuff inside here, or we just gotta put the reserves. So let's just put the reserves. Let's see what the reserves is again. Go back to page 1, I believe. And the reserves is 1.6 for the reserves. So that's gonna get the alternative and continuous as well. 1.6. So that's gonna be the reserves for today. All right. So I mean, if you want to put, I mean, not if you want to put, generally, you would put all of this stuff here, like the top of climb, outside temperature, just to make it realistic, because you want to get the most accurate. So top of climb would be up here, as you can see here. Average winds, and the top of climb would just be
Orlando traffic,
P2.
this is Speedbird 1520. We're going to be pushing back in around 5 minutes.
Okay, so P2 ISA, and well, it says average wind is 263. So let's put that at 263 slash, and that's gonna be 78. Yeah, so it's always good to put the most accurate stuff, because in that way now, and then normally go to the top of climb, so wherever the top of climb is.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded.
All right, so
you are good to go.
fuel is up and everything is all in. Okay, so top of climb, so here we go. So we see it's gonna be minus 57. So that's what we're gonna do, minus 57. So this is a bit off. It says 72, 57. There we go. And now we got the most accurate stuff here, and then we're gonna get. You're gonna put in the takeoff. How do you update the 737 Max? Yeah, it's very difficult to update it unless if the some guy, or the guy who actually stayed there and modified the plane until he updates it. But really and truly, like, there's no more updating to do, because they no longer have any more further development. So we just have to go with it as it is right now, and based on whichever version that you're running. And I think I run in the version 5. I think I'm running version 5. No, I think I stepped it down to version 4. So I have to actually check. Yeah, because version 5 was causing a bit of issue for me. So I think I'm running the version 4. So let me just put it takeoff performance stuff. It's gonna be takeoff 2, and it's gonna be 45. I will see here. And then because this is SimBrief, so you know SimBrief has this whole thing up here. And then we're gonna put the CG. There we go. And 145, 148, 151. So it's pretty give and take plus or minus 2. So that's pretty okay. And we are good at that, man. And since we have everything now, we're gonna get the APU running, so we can pretty much get everything on the way. So let's do the pre-flight checklist, man. This time, if we have the weather and all that kind of stuff, I mean, if you want, you could check it from whichever source that you have. Or normally what I do is I go to Avitab, go to airport, KMCO, check it from up here, and then I just look at the weather up here. So it says at the moment variable 6, weather is very good, broken 250, temperature is 16, QNH is 3012. So I'm gonna put that up here. 3012. Here we go, man. I said, oh yeah, I gotta check for you, man. I just gotta make sure that I'm using the right, well, not using the right, but there's the latest one. Yeah.
Are you gonna be pushing back any shortly?
Yeah, within about 3 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. So we're gonna go all the way up to 370. 370. There we go. 370. That's right here set, and the speeds, we're gonna put the speeds 148 plus 2 plus 20. 148 is.
When I saw that you were flying from Orlando to Boston, I was like, oh no, you're not gonna be flying alone. Nuh-uh.
Let me just see something. 1632. So that's what they give us. Oh yeah, man. I was like, you know, hopefully some people come on. So it's really nice, man. 14. As I was saying, this is
yeah. As soon as I saw it, I downloaded CD for. I had CD for Boston and Orlando already installed. So I was like, perfect timing.
2. Yeah, you always seem to find me on a perfect timing these days, man. Alright, so we gotta get the lights up here. Alright, so we all got set here, and we got the MCP, so we got the heading as well, 268, and we got 3012, so that's the pre-flight checklist complete. So we're just gonna get prepped for the before start, and I think I got fuel in the center, I believe. Actually we don't. Okay, so now we can get the APU gens, and now we can get all of this stuff, the electrics, because we're doing the before start, and all of this stuff here, so we can get your dampers, make sure everything is all good. Alright, so let me check and get. Now once we put that, this is gonna remove, because I got SAM free running, and yeah, man. So like we said, it's gonna be runway 35 left for departure, man. 35 left. So I just got double check, make sure I got 35 left inside. Okay, 35 left. I just gotta check on my Volanta as well to see where I'm at actually. See if I'm runway 35 Let me see, runway 35 left, yes, would be very good for us. Yeah, I'm setting up for the push and start now. Alright, so let me see, let me get the P and start.
Roger, I'm gonna be pushing back right now.
Okay, I'm gonna put start push
Ground
back.
cockpit,
Orlando
please show me where you want to go.
1520, we're gonna be pushing back with the, pushing back, yeah.
And then I believe we gotta push back to Hotel 1, yeah, because we go into runway 35 left. There you go.
Ground cockpit, tow is driving up.
Alright, so the trucks is coming, and we're just gonna keep this on. And then let me see, man. It would have been nice to actually use CPDLC and stuff, man, in America, but they don't really use it, so we have to go with what they have here. Okay. They have PDC version, man. That's the only thing they do, but they don't really have CPDLC. Alright, so yeah, so let's get all of this stuff here so that before start. We can actually check it out. Normally I check it out on my charts and stuff too as well.
Some doors are still opened or the GPU or the ASU are still connected.
Yeah, just go.
I'm waiting for all of them closed and disconnected, then I will proceed.
Yeah. It's just the GPU. I gotta take out the GPU. All of this is all on, everything is all on. We got pressure, so we just gotta take out the GPU. And then we will...
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Although I think I have to check my controls though. Did I put my controls? Because I got 2 controls on, I believe. I got attack 3. Oh, the other ones. Oh, that's why it was off. Yeah, it was a bit of... Oh, there we go. We just put it... Normally what I do is just put it on... Is that the XPlane controls, I believe? And let me see. This one is... I just gotta double check. Okay. Sometimes you gotta make sure, like, you know, you check all of this stuff here. Am I using the right one? Cause I got 2 of them. They got attack 3 and then I got... let me just make sure. I think it's this one, right? So this one is... If I check this one, let me see, because I'm just using 2 controllers at the same time, really. Okay, y'all. Let me see, this is Tiller. Okay, just making sure everything's all good. Although it seems like I have to calibrate this one. I didn't actually fully calibrate it. Because, you know, sometimes it gives me a bit of problems, man. I don't like that. And then, stupid thing. I don't know. It just gives me some issues sometimes. But you gotta calibrate all of this stuff, man, just so that I can be able to read it properly. You know, I don't like that. But yeah, see now at least it put it in the center, man. Is it? Oh, it's coming up now. Let me see. Yep. We're coming up, man. Alright. Getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. Hopefully we don't have any issues today. Hopefully not. Okay, so let me see. We gotta put the head in. And actually, stay up here. Okay, so the before start checklist, just gotta make sure we do.
I also have
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
So normally I come and just make sure that I have the checklist as well. Okay, it says release the parking brakes. And the Delta257 was pushing back. That's a 737 Max. Orlando traffic. From oh, I gotta double check something though. Make sure. Put this off. We're not gonna start
Starting
until.
pushback, and you may start engine.
We're not gonna start until we actually. I think the chocks is on. No, I did remove the chocks. Alright, that's the thing I like about XPlane, man. You can do all of this stuff, man. You can just come outside. It's so easy to move around, so easy to just do things in XPlane. It's super cool, you know, super easy. And I really like that about it, you know. Yeah, like I said, it's super easy, man. But yeah, let's get back inside, and before we do the stuff, we just gotta do the before start checklist. Before start, really, flight deck door, we have to make sure everything is all closed, so it's not closed. Like I say, we're trying to do things properly today. Make sure all of that is all in. But deny, okay. Deny, so that's all in. Okay, next thing. Okay, fuel is already set. Passenger signs, I believe, is on. Let me just make sure. Okay. Just let them know. Coming crew, whatever, welcome aboard. I mean, you could do it from here if you want to do it. Welcome aboard. And then hopefully you guys will hear those sounds. I'm not even sure if you guys are hearing those sounds, but anyways, yeah, let's get back to the charts. Windows and doors, close and check. MCP is set, take off. Sorry, MCP is actually not even set as of yet. Because we have to get the runway heading. All we have to do is just put the runway heading really. There you go. And it's 3-5 left, right? 3-5 left, so we gotta double check. So yeah, we just gotta make sure, man. You always gotta make sure. So let's get to airports, and 3-5 left. Let's say 3-5 left is on a heading of cruise L6, right? Basically 7-3-5 left. It's a bit weird. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, that's that. So let's get back, and I go back to to the charts. Here we go. Back to the B4. That's a CD profile is completed. They're on trims, which you had to make sure. So get the trims all set. Actually, no, trims is not.
DAL2457. Are you pushing back the right way?
I think I am. I believe. Oh no. No, I'll just exit from yeah, I probably push back the wrong way. I think, and I'll just go from hotel I'll just go from hotel 1 and then go all the way down for runway 35. Yeah, I pushed back from the wrong direction, but I'll just go from hotel 1 and then actually make a right turn again and then go all the way down for runway 35 left. Okay, so we gotta get this up here. Alright, and before we, like I said, trims, make sure the trims is all good. Just gotta make sure, because you know you want to make sure everything's all checked before you even start engines, you know. 4.75, so let me make sure. Oh no, that's, go back down. Alright, 4.75, 4.75, here we go. Alright, so about here, so we got the trims.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Anti-collision lights is on, I believe. I had already put it, yes, it's on. So now we can start the engine now.
Radio check.
Alright.
505.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alright, so let me get engine. Let me see. So that's on, everything is all on here. So we just gotta get engine number 2. Make sure we have enough pressure, because you know you gotta make sure that you have enough PSI and all that kind of stuff, man. You should check over here. Once you check that you have about from 20 to 40 PSI. Start engine number 2, so you can disconnect. So now it's gonna go up to about 30 around there. Because getting suction, and now you see that the gauges looks pretty cool. Cool. So now we got engine number 2 setting up. Once you reach, it will be about it will hear the monitoring sound. I mean, I can put up the sounds actually. Alright, so let's put up the
Tow
sounds.
is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left.
See, now
We'll
this
see
is
you next
different.
time.
So
have a safe flight.
alright, let's hear this. Let's hear this come up. Alright, man. You guys probably love those sounds. Ooh. Lovely sounds, aren't they? Lovely sounds.
You know you were supposed to start up your engines when you were pushing back, right?
Yes, but I was making sure I did all my checklists correctly before I actually start up my engines. Alright.
Hey Miguel, what's up, bro?
Okay, so before we even go to the taxi stop, we gotta make sure.
Hey, the kid that flew with us before. Hello.
Alright, so start up engine number 1 now. Yo. Alright, so.
Yeah. Yoo-hoo!
Oh, you guys excited for this one? Alright. Yeah, I just hope the sim doesn't crash or anything like that, because you know it's notorious for these things, man. Alright, you know you hear no sounds? 26, monitoring, and here we go, man. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I'm using AutoOrtho as well too, so hopefully you guys would see how beautiful it looks. Yeah, man. I cannot fly without AutoOrtho, man, and XPlane, man. I cannot fly without it. Alright. Alright, so we got all of this here
I
checked.
think after this I'm gonna install all the mods that you have for your live stream, because I see on your live stream that you have the mods, like the plugins pasted, you make your XPlane look better, and I think I'm gonna install them after this.
Yeah, I cannot fly like the default XPlane, whether it's 11 or 12, man. You gotta get some stuff. I have a payware that I'm using for the clouds and everything to make the like scenery looks better. All right, so hopefully if you guys come on my, if you guys come on my live right now, like I can change the cloud, like the scenery, the atmosphere. I can change it any color that I want. I can put it to this color. Hopefully you guys seeing that. Color 2, any color that I want to put it. If I want to put it kind of bluish, if I want to put this color, any color that I want to put it, you know, it makes it look so much vibrant compared to like just XPlane 12 colors. Normally I keep it on 5 or 6. I'll keep it on 5 for now.
So that's VisualXP.
Yeah, that's VisualXP, but that's the ultimate. I'm using the ultimate, which basically gives me all of them. Like I can change all of them literally.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's cheaper than like Active Sky and all this kind of stuff, because Active Sky only changes the weather like to make it more accurate, but VisualXP actually changes how the clouds look, the layout, the atmosphere, the water, scenery, weather. And the thing is, you can just keep it on auto and let it, like, let's say the light would adjust as as you fly, and the lighting and stuff, it will automatically adjust certain things so it will look more realistic. So I just keep things on auto, yeah, and just let it do its own thing. But, yeah, but it makes my XPlane look so much nicer, man. Alright. Alright, so let me put flaps 5 coming up.
This is Speedbird 1520, we're gonna be taxiing to right 35 left via Gulf.
Okay, put up.
Hey, y'all know there's a CTAF frequency, right? You should be monitoring that before you
Yeah, I was about to say that. Sorry, man. Sorry about that. I was gonna say we on Unicom, man. I apologize.
Yeah, I was not gonna tell.
Alright, guys.
You're all good, just let you know.
Yeah, what's the frequency again?
118.45.
Roger. 118.45. Alright, here we go. Okay, so alright, we got all of this here, and we got a flap here, we got everything all checked here. We just gotta make sure that our controls is all good. Yeah, because I know that's the only thing I have an issue with here. But let's check the rudder controls, fully left and fully right. So that's all checked. Checked, and then we're just gonna get this to. Okay, so let's put this to TA.
Hear me?
Alright.
Bye.
And then we're gonna just make sure that we get. Okay. My only thing is I don't know if CTAF on them, like, if they're gonna eventually monitor like what we're saying on the frequency, and then if they're gonna find like this clutter and then probably deactivate people or something like that. Because there is a policy that they, but I'm not sure if it's fully implemented yet. Okay, here we go. And
I'm talking.
okay, so let's get the before taxi. So generators is on.
Taxi to runway 35 left via Gulf.
I believe the probe hits are already on. Yes, I did. Isolation switches, auto continuous, recalls checked, flight controls is checked, ground equipment is clear, and I think the engine stat is on idle detent, right, and RTO. So we're all good right here. There's a few things that changes, but yeah. And Delta 25, sorry, what's it again? Am I Delta 20? Delta 2457 taxi now, Hotel 1, and then we'll be going down all the way down for runway 35 left. Okay, so let's release the brakes, guys, and throttle forward, man. There we go. Wonderful, isn't it? Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, is that Max Weaver 2 watching? Oh, nice, man. Nice watch. Nice watch. Good to see you on, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching on. Yeah, man. This aircraft, I mean, it has its quirks. like it had a bit of issue with the sound bank and everything, which I could not try to fix for the life of me, but because obviously like this requires a lot of like more development, and obviously there's no more development with this aircraft anymore, so we just have to take it as it is, unfortunately. Alright, so I'm just following the Speedbird all the way down, man, and I think the other guy, yep, sorry, he's over there, Jaden. Alright, so yeah, man, we'll get a lap time once we get on takeoff roll. Good to see you here, Max. Where was that, Max Weir? Yeah, man, Max Weir. I don't know if you like the Max, man. Does he? Do you like the Max? Max Wero. If I said that correctly, I'm not sure if I said that correctly.
Yours actually quite slow.
Yeah, I'm just starting to accelerate a little bit. Alright, there you go. But I know in XPlane 12 they try to make the clouds look really nice, but obviously the cloud needs a lot of work still, but I mean it's volumetric in a way, so I think it's okay. But you only have XPlane 11, do you?
No, I have XPlane 12, I just don't use it as often.
Yeah, because it's hard to get proper settings, and man, it took me so long to tweak this to be able to at least be able to get it running at least okay. Now I'm actually getting about before I was getting less than 12 frames, and I didn't know what was going on, but I didn't tweak it properly. At least now, even if I turn on some settings, I'm getting about 24 FPS with Volanta and many other add-ons running, as well as AutoOrtho and all of these mods, so it's pretty nice. But yeah, we'll try not to have too much chat on the CTAL frequency. Yeah.
Yeah, let's try not to do that as often. I'll just text you via chat.
Yeah.
Orlando traffic, Delta 2436 pushing back from 80 tail facing towards the...
Okay, so let me just put up stuff, because you can put up other things here as well, but normally I put the weather. Since the weather is pretty good here, I mean you don't really need the terrain as well too, because it's pretty much daytime. Just keep the weather for now, in case we just get anything. Okay, so nothing changes. We're gonna be taking a full length takeoff. The aircraft is pretty much not underweight, so we do have enough to come back for to come back and land, even in case of an emergency. And let me see, we have done all our checks and make sure that everything is okay. Runway 35 left, and we do have other runways available, since no ADC that we can take. I can take to come back and land on any one of them. And man, I really appreciate any of you guys who supported the channel. It's really lovely, really lovely for all you guys support. I know, really appreciate it, all you guys support. So we're going to, and I mean I think I did activate ChartFOX, I believe. I mean I think you can actually take this Avitab out, I believe. I don't think you can take this one off, but okay, so let me just make sure I stay on the thing here. So if we come back up here, and then let me see if I have chat, because I believe I have ChartFOX. Here we go. So if we go on here, because I did have Navigraph, but then I canceled my Navigraph since I have Microsoft 2024. Felt like it wasn't really no longer needed anymore. Okay, so let me just swap this. Like I said, we're going all the way down to Hotel 10. That will be taken off from running from Hotel 10. Right now we're at Hotel 7. Okay, it's a bit of an upwind here, up slope, sorry, because I feel like the elevation is 87. Let me see the elevation. Oh, actually it's 90. So pretty much like that. It probably has the ARP, sorry, AP or what they call it. It's like a down sloping and then up sloping. It could just be a fully upslope runway. But there's a way to actually get all of these things to work, to be able to get the elevation. Because not all the time you'll get that. Yeah, but it's good to be here, man. It's good to be here. Trust me, it's absolutely great to be here. Hopefully everything works. Have no more issues. Hopefully not. I always tend to have a lot of issues, man, when it comes to this stuff, man. Yeah. So the 777, he's gonna line up. So let me ask him. Wait, that's the V1 777?
Yes.
Roger. Alright. So he's gonna be able to, he's pretty much gonna jet blast out of here, man. Yeah, that's most likely, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so the departure, we had already, I think we did discuss the departure. No, did we not?
Orlando traffic, this is Speedbird 5020, we're gonna be lining up for runway 35 left.
Just now, give me a second here. We go to charts and up here. Let's get back to page 1. Or page 2, sorry. And it's gonna be the Fate 3.
Orlando traffic, Delta 2436, taxi to runway 35 left, Hotel 4, transition,
Alright, so let me see. Alright, so holding short runway 35 left, Orlando traffic 747 at Hotel 10, Hotel 10. Orlando traffic. Waiting on the departing at 777 on runway 35 left. Traffic.
I'm gonna give this a total.
Okay, so let me go back to, like I said, go back to the airport. And it's gonna be the Fate 3, as you see here, which I'm gonna show you guys here. Alright, so you see up here, we're going from 35 left, so we're going pretty much over here. I'm gonna go to 05 and then we're gonna be making 035, 037. Alright, so we're gonna put on 37. That's gonna be the right turn. 37 until we cross. Yeah. Alright, why is it saying that someone... Oh, okay. Alright. At 2006 and then we're gonna be going on Viren and then all the way up and then crossing Freight at 14,000 feet. So nothing has changed, everything is in the box. We know the departure, in the event of any emergency we're gonna turn around and come back and land.
Orlando traffic, this is Speedbird 5020, we're gonna be departing runway 35 left.
Okay. So
Orlando traffic.
let's get the checklist. But before takeoff checklist, flaps is 5 set and stabilizer and trim 4.75, which we have checked. Okay. Lining up runway 35 left, Orlando traffic. Alright, so let's watch this departure up here. Let's see his departure. Zoom in a little bit here. Alright, let's go ahead and put in.
Traffic, Delta 2436, line up for runway 35 left.
Approaching 35 left.
You ain't take off yet? Still take. And here he goes, man. Ooh, here we go, here we go, here we go. He taking Hotel 9 for departure because it's deception. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So I have to wait about like 2 minutes for departure. Just standard you know, procedures. Since it's at 7 for 7, about 2 minutes really between just
on runway 35 left.
Wait, Delta2456, did you just line up on the runway?
Yeah, I just saw a note.
Yeah, but if I'm lining up on runway 35 left, why are you lining up?
Wait, you made a call?
Yeah, but you just lined up on the runway and I'm lining up.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, you know that's not operations, they don't do that. He just lined up on the runway, like why is he doing that? Then he just took off. It's crazy. Anyways. This guy. Alright, anyway, let's get moving. Brakes release. Alright, brakes release and toga. Not toga,
On
but
runway
N1.
3 5
Okay, go.
left. On runway 3 5 left.
Alright, radar controls. There you go. Once you reach 100 knots, I'm going to remove.
Volanta traffic at Delta2456, runway 35 left. Ready up.
90 knots, checked. 100 knots. Remove forward pressure, man. Ooh, it's gonna take a lot of runway. There we go. V1. Rotate.
V1, rotate.
There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Like it went back down?
Positive rating.
Gear up. Yeah. So I'm just trimming it a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna get L nav. And then we're gonna get V nav as well. Okay, there we go. Alright, 10 and right, 237. It's nice.
1000.
Nice. You see AutoOrtho, man? It's coming up pretty nicely here. Alright, flaps 1. Alright. So we're just following this up here, making sure. There we go. There we go. Alright, flaps up. Nice, man. Nice. Alright, there we go. Trims, gotta trims a bit. Trims. There we go. Trims, alright. And then autopilot. Coming on. Nice. Flaps up. Alright. That was wonderful. And Delta 2457 is 3,000 feet time climbing a lot of traffic on upwind. Alright.
Orlando traffic, this is Speedbird 5020. We're going to be climbing to, we're going to be doing a step climb, so we're going to be climbing to 35,000 feet first, and we're going to be climbing to 39,000 feet.
Alright. So let's continue. I'm gonna put the sounds down a little bit because I want it too loud. Man, don't want it too loud, man. I have the mod that makes the Boeing better, but I love it. I'll make the plane now fly better now. Yeah, man. Trust me, it's really nice, man, when you fly with the mods that actually makes it so much better. So after takeoff, the engine blades on, quarks is on, landing gear is up and off. Flaps is up, no lights. Yeah, man, so just monitor and make sure everything is all good. Yeah, man. And the good thing about this version, it actually does show the first level. It's 28K. You know? Yeah. Whereas the other version, they might not show it. Got my Volanta, man. Hope this doesn't break. Got my Volanta, yeah. Here I am, climbing out there. Pretty nice. Wonderful, isn't it? And I say I got AutoOrtho, so AutoOrtho is loading in all my scenery and everything, yeah.
DAL2457, do you want to switch to vehicle?
I think in like 5.
Alright, so there you go. Although people use the Unicom the wrong way, because you're not supposed to. Oh, you're supposed to communicate with Unicom via. Now, the reason why this looks a little bit old-ish because I'm using my XPlane 11 scenery. Sorry, XPlane 11. Because I didn't want it to go back and load up a whole new XPlane 12 AutoOrtho, so I'm using the XPlane 11 one. And I mean, it does look good still, nevertheless. I mean, look at it. You know, so I don't have a problem with that. It does look really, really good. We're passing an airport here. Which airport is that? That's Orlando Stanford Airport. Orlando Stanford Airport here. Climbing up pretty nicely here. It's really nice. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
This is Speedbird 1520. We're going to be back in around 3 minutes.
Roger. Okay, so climbing out here pretty nicely here, man. I think the good thing about this aircraft is just like the 777 in that this section here will actually tell you, you know, the elapsed time and stuff. So use a clock for when you like the elapsed. That's for like the safety taxi and stuff. But then as long as you take off, it will show you this, and that's what I like about it. The thing about it is audio for Vatsim with the whole Unicom. So now they take into consideration when the location, where the aircraft is, even the frequency as well. But one thing I like about this aircraft, or not just that aircraft, but Zibo, is you can actually turn up and off like volumes. So since I did that, it would actually reduce the volume of COM1 down to 0, so I can literally put the volume up and off of my comms, you know, so that's nice that they actually get that factor in with the software's nose. We passed I already passed 10,000 feet, so I could have put these lights off. And yeah, man, everything seems pretty cool, pretty nice. Like I said, I'm using the AutoOrtho. And let me check what I think the zoom level I have is level 14, I believe, but that's for XPlane 11 I'm using the AutoOrtho. So yeah, but it does look great. It does look wonderful. You know, look how the AutoOrtho looks, man. Looks wonderful, doesn't it? Yeah, man, AutoOrtho, man, makes it so nice, man. To be honest, I really, really appreciate all of these people who actually made it, man. You know, the developers, man. Kudos to them, you know, for actually doing this whole AutoOrtho thing, man. You know, 100%, man. You know, appreciate them 100%, man. Like, look how wonderful it looks, man. You know, I'm gonna share all the love, man. Put all the love for them. Definitely, man. I appreciate everything that they do, man.
This is Speedbird 5020, we're back alive.
Yeah, you can check the chat. Oh.
How do you guys?
Yeah. So look how the AutoOrtho makes everything look so nice. I mean, I could change the color of the water here. I believe I can make my water looks a little bit different. Whichever one. I mean, this, you can see this color changes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a passenger Escobar. Passenger Escobar.
He's talking about Escobar, passenger Escobar.
Special meal, would you please identify yourself to a flight attendant?
Passenger Escobar.
Escobar, please.
I'll keep it to this one, number 2. I know I kept it to you. Yeah, but look at this, man. You know, climbing out, using the AutoOrtho, man. The only thing is that you just gotta remember, like, the cache. It caches a lot of data, so always check to make sure that your memory, because you need space. So if you don't have enough space, you know, it's gonna freeze because, you know, it's gonna freeze because you run out of space, especially if you cache a lot of data. So always make sure that you always keep enough space so that you can cache amount of data. But yeah, this is really nice. Look at this, like, you know, AutoOrtho. And like, how good is the AutoOrtho, man? I cannot fly XPlane without AutoOrtho, man, because it's so much simpler. It takes up less space compared to. It literally takes up less space compared to like doing Ortho. Just the Ortho for XP. And I think Xavier. I think he's using the photo off of the 4XP. I think he's using it off of 4XP, but I'm not using. I'm using the AutoOrtho. And it makes. Go ahead.
How do you read me?
Read you about 4x5. Say that again. Yeah, bro, you always have to do the right procedures, especially in the network. You know, it's all about being a better pilot. And actually, you know, you had to take off like within about, you had to take about 2 minutes before you depart as well, from the other aircraft, because you know, there's wake turbulence and that. I mean, in the real world, obviously, wake turbulence would make a big difference. You could literally kill all 180 passengers by just taking off a little bit too early.
Yeah, so I apologize, but I watched some videos and it had some aircraft lining up behind you.
Yeah, well, the reason why they have a queue is because normally, the queue would actually get separation for departure. And actually, you were supposed to check to see if you had spacing as well, like enough runway length and stuff like that. So, did you compute the performance for that?
What?
Yeah, I don't think you did. But anyways, let me see what else we had to check. Let me check actually. But now we're pretty much just flying along. Let me see. Looking at let me see where else. Yeah, we're passing Palm Coast. Passing Palm Coast now. All of this is Palm Coast. Yeah, man, with the AutoOrtho, man, I can actually see things, and that makes it so much more wonderful, man. Yeah, although that water looks a little bit off, man, so I'm gonna change that water color.
Honestly, bro, your AutoOrtho looks better than mine.
Should I put it this one? A little bit too bright. I'll put it to 1. Yeah, and I'm actually using the XPlane 11 AutoOrtho, not the 12. So, yeah. Let me see. Oh, nice. So we have about 910 nautical miles to go. So what do you think about the Max, actually? XPlane, the design team really, Max really, but pretty much copied from Zibo. Yes. Yeah, that must be taking up a lot of space. Trust me, that must be taking up a lot of space.
Yeah, that's
yeah, you can use it to get photo. Yeah, that would take days, man. Trust me, it'd take days. From I get the auto. Yeah, from I get the AutoOrtho. Yeah, man. From I get the AutoOrtho, man, it's been really good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna put the probably put the route, so if anybody wants to follow along, they would see what route that I'm taking. So I say it's gonna be via JFK, and I actually have the JFK, what they call the city, which is the by Drecke Design, New York City XP for New York. So we're gonna see New York hopefully if the center is online. That is my flight too. Yeah. Alright, so we're climbing out. Hopefully this isn't too loud. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put down the sounds a little bit, so I don't want the sim to sound too much. Alright. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I wonder if you guys know the differences. I wonder if you guys know the differences between the Max and the NG.
that was again.
I wonder. I know there's a lot of differences between the Max and the NG, so it says arrival time is at 5:30, so we should be able to get enough daytime, enough to be able to see the, a lot. Yeah, so look at this. It looks really nice, doesn't it? Like, it actually drawing the water and doing all that kind of stuff. Remember in P3D days, man, you have to get Orbex base pack and then get all the land class and be able to get vector to then fix up all of these things to be able to get that. Whereas this program just basically uses what the OSM data of the sim and then basically map the textures on it. And that's wonderful, man, Yeah. And although I had to put the elevations, I don't think I put the elevations correctly, for the airport. So let me see. For KBOS, elevation is 19, so that's not supposed to be 50. That's supposed to be 0 to get better elevation pressure. Yeah. Everything else is all good. Everyone's supposed to be having a good time. Generator 1, generator 2, 1 and 4, so pretty much regulating. I gotta make sure the generator's working. You have standby power as well, DC volts. Making sure that you have power in the standby. Yeah, this is a battery here, but you always have standby power. Gotta make sure that everything, you know, you have electricals because it does, you know, it does matter because you need electricals, that's for sure. So let me see what the guy is saying here. Got a few differences. Yeah, so we got a few differences in the NG. So I'm gonna start off. I believe my cursor's on, right?
Looks like there's gonna be ADC in Boston.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, there's always ADC in Boston, man. That's why people love to fly to Boston. Boston or New York, there's always ADC there. The few airports that they always have is either Boston, New York, at Miami, or Atlanta. I would say those four, they always tend to have like ADC almost every day. And that's on the East Coast. On the West Coast, I would say San Francisco and, you know, Los Angeles. Most times they always have almost every day.
Well, I thought this flight that we're going to be doing is going to be no ADC at the arrival airport, but no, there is enough security.
There goes my dog.
Don't be scared, bro.
Like I said before, I'm not good at big airports.
I had that problem.
When we reach Boston, I'm just gonna tell the ATC that I'm unfamiliar with the airport and if he can help me with the taxi to my gate.
Yeah, so the only thing I can say is when it comes to XPlane 12, you do lose a lot of FPS compared to XPlane 11, man. You lose roughly about like 40% FPS from XPlane 11 to 12. That's a bit bad. But in terms of NG, just now. Yeah, so yeah, you lose a lot of FPS, but we're gonna talk a little bit more about the aircraft as well. That's happening because of my weather. Weather's just loading in a little late, so that's just what's happening. It's prioritizing, I guess. But the air, you see here, they got these chevrons here. So this chevron stuff here, not chevrons, but what they call like the if I go outside.
Hey, you guys.
Alright, so if you can see it from here, that'll be a little better to show you guys. Yeah, so this thing here, pretty much this helps with the whole aerodynamics and stuff. I mean, they have it in the back in the day, the NGs used to have this like a split wing. Not, it was more like down, a little bit more lower, so like a split wing. But this one is like the sharklets, and it obviously helps with aerodynamics in terms of like, you know, on the aircraft navigating around, because this has a lot of fuel in it, so you know, if you be able to balance this, it takes, you know, they have to have the frames and stuff to be able to balance that. But to be able, the wing might be the wing is a little bit longer, that's a little bit, so you know, I think the longer the wing, actually the better it is for fuel performance, because it aerodynamically can be able to get better fuel flow. And this split wing design gives it a little bit more coordination and making turns, because the engine is bigger, so it just whole aerodynamic actually does it makes a big difference. So this area here, the noise, because of noise, this area actually really helps in terms of reducing the noise, because this, like I said, this engine is a bigger engine, right? This is the bypass ratio of this engine is a little bit more than the NG, because it's a little bit bigger in diameter, just a little bit. So the bypass ratio is a little bit more, so like it makes a little bit more noise. So then obviously Boeing wanted to be able to make a engine that's a little bit more quieter, so they had to figure out a way. And this was so this is what they had to do to pretty much reduce the noise. Came up with a design, so you're gonna see this in the 787. The 787 does have this what they call like chevrons, really, to reduce noise. And yeah, like I said, the engine is a bit different. So the NG, the blades are like I can't remember the name, but with this the NG, the blades are, sorry, with the Max, the blades are a little bit more like what they call, like, is it fiber blades or some fan blades? So it's a little bit more, or it's able to actually take up a little bit more pressure, as the aircraft would be able to climb a little faster. And not just that, but because it's taking in a little bit more air, the aircraft can actually go a little bit higher at initial altitudes, and reducing the cabin pressure. Yeah. So yeah. So what you're gonna find is that this is, like I said, this is hydraulic pressure, so you don't have to worry about that. But like the actual cabin pressure and stuff like that, if you did have information, but generally they will have another screen to show in the NG, sorry, the Max. There's another screen to show more like all the different test and computer stuff. Oh, what's going on here now? Yeah, not sure. Things moving a little. I think what's happening is this thing I was let me just remove the auto optimization. I have auto optimization, so that's probably running in the back. Yeah, that was causing a little bit of issue. Right, so now we've got my frames back. What is that? Do you think it'll be okay? And yeah, should be. Yeah, it should be. Let me see. Let's not give me a second here. So what you could do is because I'll just reply to Xavier. Yeah, you just need to, once you have your charts, Alright. Alright, we're supposed to be going to 370, not so something, and it just didn't hold because we're at 38, not 37. So next thing, this is gonna change the cabin altitude, and this is gonna tell me a pressure difference or whatever. So we gotta go back down, make sure that we get back to 370, and we have to be on an odd flight level because of the direction of flight. Yeah. So let's get back down. Alright, that's 79. There we go. 370. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to reply to Xavier. Xavier. I think that's the name, Xavier. Alright, so when it comes to this type of aircraft, or even being on Vatsim on a whole, it's always better to have your charts. Once you read over your charts first, so we're gonna be doing the JFK Roebuck free arrival. So you just gotta make sure, first and foremost, you know, just look at your charts, make sure that you always get things in early. You don't wait till it's like last minute to then check things. Go and check your charts early, so you come back, you go to Boston, you look for your charts, make sure that you have your arrival charts. So at least you just have an idea at the start, because they could change charts on you, but you know you have your first charts, you already have it. So like the Robert free, you go on, you read, make sure that you have the arrival, and you see it says from JFK, which we did say from JFK. So we're going to be passing over the airport. That's if we don't have ATC, or probably if they do direct us, we're going to be passing over JFK, and then we're going to be going all the way down. And these constraints would be in the aircraft already, as long as your aircraft can take these constraints. So you follow these constraints. You see it says 230, 210. So that's not above 230, not below 210. Make sure that you stay within your constraints. Always make sure that you stay within your constraints. Yeah. Always make sure that you have your constraints, because if you don't have your constraint, you might bust through something, and you don't want to do that. Now they could actually change you, get you to go somewhere else. Alright, and yeah, they could make you go somewhere else. Probably make you go to a different routing. Let's say they make you go straight to Avi. Just make sure that if they send you direct here if you come from over here, just make sure that you always follow the constraints. So this one means not below 17,000, not below 17,000 feet. So always make sure you follow the constraints. The speeds, whether they put you on a published speed, or you could go down with your own speed, aircraft speed. If it's not busy, then you can go down on your own aircraft speed, or based on the speed that the controller, if they want to control traffic. Alright, stuff like that. So in terms of the actual arrival chart, so let's say you go here, you see Roebuck, then you're going to continue to Roebuck to continue number 1. So from Roebuck, you would see from here Roebuck again, flight level 190, and then hopefully you see hello Captain Sim, and hello. Oh, actually, oh yeah, that's you. Sorry, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was saying. So from here, I'm gonna continue down now, based on whichever runway that you choose, and based on the runway, it's gonna tell you which because we had the star, we showed the star. Now this is also from the star, but then based on which transition. So either you're transitioning from whichever one are you transitioning from. You can either transition from Nanzo, transition from Gizo, whichever one, they could tell you which transition that they want you to take coming into to Boston. So based on whichever transition that they want you to take, so let's say we're just gonna go standard. Let's look, choose the arrival. Let's say based on let's look at the winds right now. So if we come back to up here, it doesn't work for me on the Avitab. Like if you pull it down here, and you go up here, I have 0.6.4. This one tends to work for me, but I've noticed it doesn't always. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. All right. Okay, so as I was saying, sorry, I was just checking on something there. All right, first. Let me see what else I was saying. I said New York Attic online. Yeah, we got Atlanta, Miami, well, Memphis Center. Oh, sorry. And let me check. And let me see. Go back to the map. Yeah, New York is online. And Boston approach is online as well. And New York approach is online. Yep, it's online. We're passing through at the moment. We're going to Charles, well, what's that called? J. Ross. And then, yeah, we're going to be, I'm not too familiar with this area anyway. Jacksonboro. Yep. Yeah. But the AutoOrtho always makes the sim look so much better, man. Yeah, man. And what else I was saying? Oh, actually, let me get back to what I was saying, man, because I nearly forgot what I was saying just then. Yeah, so if we go back to the airport, I go back to Boston again, and so you go back to Robert Free, then you're gonna get some notes on what the arrival is. So it depends on what arrival you're taking. If it's runway 27 to left, then it's basically just the same thing, but just in written format. So based on which runway that you take in. So at the moment, a while ago, let me see what Boston would say, or Boston saying anything in terms of 80s at the moment. Any let me see. I mean, I can open a software which I normally use for ADC, but not for ADC, but just to be able to get some ADC, to be able to even use to get like ADs and stuff like that. I mean, you can always go online and then see what it is, but I like to use my softwares as well. So I'm gonna show you guys what software I'm using as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna be using the EasyCP DLC for 80s, so I'm actually gonna show you guys that right now. So hopefully this doesn't cause any issue. Okay, so I'm gonna go back up here. See, my drives are pretty much full. Actually I have it on my D drive, EasyCP DLC. So once you run this as admin, to pop up. Okay, so you're gonna see this thing pop up. So this is my logon code, but it doesn't matter. You guys can actually get your own logon code. It doesn't even matter. It's just Hoppy. As long as you log in, it's gonna give you a different logon code regardless. But it's my the CID. Once you are up here, you have to make sure that you have FSUIPC, which I have running, and my SimBrief. Okay, so once I connect up here, okay, once I connect up here, so you're gonna say system message, which is gonna say logon successful, SimBrief, and the simulator is okay. Because if you didn't upload your flight plan, it will tell you flight plan is not there. So if I come up here, see, because I loaded from SimBrief and I sent it, so that's why it says it's, so at least it has an idea. The software has an idea as to where you go into and stuff like that. So when it goes up to TLX and you go on like Addons or Meta, so you see it then pop it up because it knows where you're coming from. So see, if we put Addons instead, Boston, then you're gonna see 80s message to Boston. I actually had to set up, like I said, I set up this. I have a video of this on my channel. If you guys ever wanted to see that software, how to install that software, I actually have it on my channel, so probably I can show you guys in videos up here. So if you guys, it did very well actually, this video that I did for the EasyCP DLC. You know, unless it did get 1,000, I probably just copy that. You know, so it did do very well at least. Yeah, so this is the software. So if anybody ever wanted to go on it, they can actually, you know, get it from there. But yeah, as I was coming back, so based on if they have their server and stuff, then you're gonna see everything coming. So at the moment it says Boston 8, airport 8, based on if they have information in the Addons. So it says Boston Logan Addons information hotel, so you know it's information hotel. And from about 4 minutes ago, sorry, that was about an hour ago, 31016 gusting 23, so it's pretty gusty coming into Boston. Alright, so if you want, you can do it again just to confirm. It is message sent to Boston. Wait for the latest information. The sound will come up. There we go, sound will come up, and then now we get the Addons. So now we see the Addons is up here, 3101623 information hotel, and we see -2, so it's probably snowing and stuff, man, in Boston. Altimeter 2990, ILS 27 in use, and departure runway 33 left. And they said read back all whole shot instruction and assign altitudes, numerous cranes in Boston area and in the vicinity. People just have to know what it actually means when they say whole shot. You know, whole shot is just, whole shot basically is telling you, for example, we go back to the airport. Let's say we landed runway 2, it says runway, which runway again? Was runway 27? Alright, so you see runway 27, it says that was Lasso and Lasso. So if they say Lasso is in effect, means that, let's say I want you to exit on Echo. Wait, what just happened there? Why is the internet thing? Well, I don't know, like every now and then, like my internet thing always causing a little bit of issue. But yeah, let's come back to what I was saying again. Yeah, man. So the lasso, so you're gonna exit from here and then basically exit on echo on lasso, so whole shot is in progress. So that's what that basically means. Yeah, it's just every single time, man, this thing always causes a little bit of an issue. XP72 flying to St. Lucia. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Wonderful, man. Wonderful. It's wonderful. Let me just close all of these things because I feel like sometimes when you have too many things running, it just causes these issues. So I'm going to close everything. Yeah, sometimes out of nowhere this simulator would just, the CPU would just go from nowhere and then just, yeah. So I don't know. My CPU will just do whatever it wants sometimes, man. See if I optimize it again. I should put auto optimization every 15 minutes. Yeah, probably that way now to do it. Okay, so let me go back because I'm off. But I love flying with this aircraft. You know, with this aircraft you get to do so many things. I know. It's just wonderful, you know. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, as long as I know it's runway 27 and on yeah, ILS approach 27 in use and departure run. So ILS 27. We're gonna prep for that ILS 27. Yeah, why is it doing this? No idea. But anyways, we'll close this. I'm trying to see if I can close anything that might just cause it to cause any problems. Unless, oh, probably it might be this as well too. Probably my Volanta. Could be. Yeah, probably too many things I was showing. Anyways. Right. So, as I was saying, that's nice that I actually flying the sandwich, but yeah, as I was saying before. So we're going from runway 27, so the runway is literally 7,000, but it said instruction for a whole shot. Our lasso is in effect basically. So most likely we'll have to exit based on if they give us the instruction. If they tell us to lasso is in effect, oh my god, why is this doing that? Why? I don't get it. Yeah. Could be a case of like just it repeatedly downloading. Could be. I don't know. Could be. Let me see. Let me check in Discord. Let me see if they have anything in Discord. Let me see. Okay, so let me just make sure everything is loading in properly here. Let me see what's going on here. And let me see. And let me see. Okay. That's okay. I'm just checking something there. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, man, you guys can actually check me. I mean, the Max is pretty nice. I mean, I'm no lie, no joke. I love the Max. You know, I'll fly the Max all the time. You know, I think it's a very nice plane. I mean, the features and everything. I mean, it being a freeway, you know, that's pretty cool. You know, I rather that being a freeway than anything else. Yeah, you know, kudos to those who actually decided who designed this product. Well, not product, but you know, who designed this freeway really. You know, legends, absolute legends. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put ILS27, like I said, and you see it has a transition via 27 from a robot pre and from JFK, and it's 27 is via a B. So if we come back to Boston, back to the right to the approach from ILS27, and if I zoom all the way in, supposed to see a bay. Yeah. So a bay is basically an extended landing for runway 27. I'm not sure if they will get the extended landing based on if approach does tell us to go through the extended based on the transition, but generally you wouldn't put it unless they actually tell you that to go on the transition. So you can put it in, but then they have to give you the clearance. So the clearance would tell you what approach. Now you see, that's what I'm saying, something is wrong, because this is supposed to be 37 and not 38. I feel it's the weather that causing that, the whole weather sweep, because this will make my weather thing make the altitude horn thing just keep coming on and off. Man, we don't want that. Yeah, we don't want that. But the aircraft is really nice. I mean, this change, they have this change. As you can see here, these knobs and you know, pull switches instead of before you had to pull something up, which is the NG version. But you have this, and it's not up and off. Once you put it up, it's already it goes to the off position. It's just like the 787, so pretty much a bit of commonality. So they try to build a commonality between the 787 and the 777 as well. These screens, although the actual Max, sorry, actually does have a fourth screen, which is for like comms and all this kind of stuff, but obviously you don't get that, unfortunately. You can switch screens here, that's a good thing. Actually switch screens. So yeah. What else? Weather's good, wings good, line out. And where are we right now? We're actually by LD. We're now by Jacksonville. Oh, sorry, Jacksonville County. Sorry, Jacksonville. That a little municipal, whatever they call it. I'm not from America. I don't know. Oh, Greensville. Let's just say we're going up to Greensville. You know. But the AutoOrtho does seem like it's showing a very good bit of where we are. You know, it's nice. You know, does a very good job, you know, of actually showing as long as you get the scenery, you know, it's it was only about like 27 gigs. Was it 27 gigs, I believe? I can check it out. No, I can't check it out because I already done it. We have 607 nautical miles to go. We haven't even reached halfway yet. We still have a bit of distance to go. Alright, so I'll just be back in about a second or so. And let me just get something to eat there, and I'll be back. Really appreciate you guys for support, man. All the guys support, man. Just kidding. But I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. So just on time. I'm back. Alright, I'm back. Make sure everything's all good. I think we're coming up to, let me see. I think we're just passing, or we're passing. JFK is actually below us, but you know, the weather is a little bit bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, Jesus Christ. Anytime that happens, it's just, just taking a bit of time here. Yep, I don't like that. Let me see. 188 nautical miles to go. Not too far. Let me see. But we can't see JFK or anything right now. Are we heading to JFK? Okay. Oh yeah, I expected that to happen here. Alright, so good to be back. I started my descent, yeah, you felt like forever. Yeah, man. I had to just make sure everything was all good. Yeah, man. Just was checking up on some stuff, you know, I had to make sure. But it's good to be back. Yeah, it's really good to be back. At least we'll be landing not too long again, man. So just preparing for the arrival. Boston, let me see. Boston, well, JFK ground is there, but we're not going to JFK anyway. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah, but I think JFK is somewhere around. Oh, somewhere around here, is it? I think I see that LaGuardia, was that? No, Philadelphia, I think. And I think JFK, I believe, is about somewhere about here, is it? Oh, actually, look at it right here. Sorry. JFK right down here. There you go. So we're gonna be passing JFK, man, and you have the AutoOrtho as well. So, alright, gonna get back into cockpit. Make sure we stay at our altitude. And yeah, I'm gonna be starting my descent. Yeah, start my descent not too long again. So yeah, man, should be okay. So just have about 168. I think we have to go runway 27 for arrival, and yeah, we're just gonna get the approach stuff. 27. There we go. 27, and the winds which we're going to get. If I come up to up here, airport. Sorry, go back up here and then. Oh, let me see. We have an auto message. New York, it is center advises cross Newark and maintain no separation services. There's another Newark at 270. Newark at 270. Okay, so that means we have to go down 270. 270. Okay. So that's what they say. They want us to cross Newark at 270. So let me put that /270. Alright, here we go. Okay. So Roger. And we can put this here. There we go. And then I'm gonna continue descent to 230. Ew. So yeah, man, yeah, man. And yeah, we're going okay so far. Hopefully Boston, hopefully everything's okay in Boston. Yeah, let's say the -4, so it's pretty cool. Sorry, 2995 Boston. So let me put 2995.
Okay, traffic, Delta 2124 is going to take runway
2995. 2995. Alright, that's 310, 17 knots. That's 17 knots, and temperature is -4 degrees. So how do you do -4 degrees? Oh, -4 degrees. And altimeter is 29.95. There you go. We just have to get the landing weight. So if we go on the payload right now, we'll get the landing weight. Where is it? No, that's the CG. Ergo landing weight 63.4. Okay, 63.4. 63,400. And let me see. 40 auto. Anti-ice will be. We should put anti-ice on. Brakes, put brakes 2. Alright, flaps 40, and let's see what it is. Ooh, so we have to get flaps 3. Flaps 3, let's see where do we end up. Yep, so man, it's gonna be, yeah, so you know what, it's a bit windy, that's why I put 6 knots. But it seems like we have to take a full landing, man. All brakes max. Yeah, all brakes max, man. So that's gonna be for the arrival today. Max brakes. Go, and what we could do is we can actually try to slow this down just a little bit, not too much, because we had to cross new wheels at 230, so just enough. Yeah, man, sign out descent, man. You are far from winds gusting, yeah, gusting 29 exactly. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's terrible at the moment, man. The winds is very terrible at the moment. Oh man, so that should be quite exciting. And I'm gonna go from runway 27, which I'm actually gonna go and get the charts and make sure I put. Actually, if I come back up here, sorry. And then let's look at what runway 27 is. ILS 111.3. So ILS, I'm gonna switch this and clear 110.30. .3. Okay, so we have that, and what the cost? 2711. Oh, 111.3, not 110. 111. So let's change that again. 111.30. There we go. ILS, and that's gonna be on the heading of 271. So let's put this up here. 271, so that's all set. Okay, we have max brakes. Yeah, man, but you should see the AutoOrtho once you get a little bit closer. I'm looking at a little bit more splendid. Let me see what you guys say now. Yeah, hopefully it's okay, everything okay, hopefully. Should probably check to see if they have like 80s, but and let me see, they got 80s. Oh yeah, Boston approach is actually online. So yeah, Boston approach, and it does say that it's runway 27. Yes, like we said before, we knew it's 29995. Okay, so we're gonna go to Boston approach on 133.0.
Seabird 1520 heavy, say indicated airspeed.
Okay.
Indicated airspeed is 250.
Seabird 1520 heavy, roger. Cactus 1980T, say indicated airspeed.
Okay. So from there, like I said, we're gonna go back and check. I'm actually gonna put this all the way back down to arm and ILS27, which we're gonna confirm yet again. And first thing first, we say 111.3, which is 272, 7,000 feet. DME is required. We have the miss approach, which is gonna climb to 3,000 feet on the Boston view, or 268 to Boston interception, which is 29.9 DME and hold. So that's already in the box. So as you can see here what it is, right? So pretty much going straight out and then going to via the Boston bureau. And yeah man, and straight out, and then we're gonna go to the miss approach, which is straight to Borax BOS, and then hold back at BOS, right? So that's gonna be the miss approach if we do miss the approach. And then let's say the airport itself, runway 27. So we're gonna either exit from, we're gonna try and exit either from Kilo, most likely from Kilo.
Delta 1425, leaving my airspace change to rise with troop delay.
And then we're gonna go to anyone. We're gonna go to the first one right here. And Delta 2457 with you, flight level 230.
Delta 2457, Boston approach low. We're still ways off my airspace. If you want to call me in 50, 60 miles, I can help you out.
Roger, Delta 2457.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, runway 33 left, cleared for takeoff.
Okay, still I'm outside this express, so. Alright, but now you can see, you know, it's a lot of snow and stuff on it. So, you know, they got some snow, you know, in Boston. I mean, it's -4.
Cactus 19.
They said descend via the robot 3.
Their port club heading 360
the robot 3. Alright, so you're gonna descend via the robot 3, which we're already doing.
From Cactus 1982.
Yeah, so probably went down a little bit too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to see if I can accelerate just to get down a little bit faster. So we're gonna do an off schedule because this is based on schedule speeds, but we can actually descend off schedule speed really.
Cactus 1982, if you want to fly for the heading, that works for me.
Since we're really in center controls at the moment. Then once we get a little closer, then we're gonna be in his airspace. So I'm gonna put 122.8, which is Unicom for now, and then probably get a little bit closer. Then I'm gonna switch to his frequency, just to try to reduce congestion on the voice channel. Yeah, it should be exciting, man. It should be very, very exciting. I know everyone's looking out for this. Let me get a bit of the. Actually, get this on. Yes. And the overheads, I'm gonna put the overheads on as well. And the circuit breakers as well, since it's getting pretty dark. And then for the checklist, which we can actually check the checklist. Go back to charts and then to checklist for the descent checklist, which we have the pressurization is already checked, the recoil is already checked, the other brakes is the maximum brakes, and the minimums, which you have to put the minimums, but it's 2995. And then for the approach brief, which we did brief the approach briefing. So we're supposed to start our descent to 17,000. Okay, so let's altitude intercept. So let's intercept the altitude. There we go. Okay, so 17,000. It's just bouncing around, isn't it? Okay, so let me try to switch the screen here, so at least we get a bit more of our view. It says 17 and above. So just bouncing around here for a little bit. I mean, you have to expect that I'm going to land. Nice, man. Yeah, so I'm actually, like I said, I'm just watching the whole AutoOrtho. And it looks really nice still, you know. I have SFD Global, so it's gonna show the region, because SFD Global actually covers the region of Boston. So the buildings should look at least a little bit better than just the default. So all the brakes is all this is set. What else? Okay. And we had the approach and the landing and everything. So what is it? 64.3, right? 63.4. 63.4. There you go. And we have the landings here, which we put all the brakes max. So we still 1,545, which is roughly about 3,000 feet left runway. So that's gonna be a bit of a challenge, but nevertheless. See, so let's say 16. I guess because of the other altitudes, this one says 12,000 and above. So yeah, but it did tell me once I get a little bit closer to contact. I mean, but you can see that the aircraft is bouncing around a little bit, man. Tends to happen, especially when you try to change like speeds and stuff, because it have a calculated input, so it's gonna be keep bouncing because obviously it's not fully developed. But nevertheless, everything seems to be working pretty nicely here. It's just the approach on, so that's good. What I'll do is I'll just put the approach just to here, it's on the frequency. Alright, so yeah, they got a few traffic around. And Boston always have traffic, sorry.
Boston approach good day, Delta 2456, credible 12.
Speedbird 1520, turn left heading 300, turn runway 27 localizer.
Turn left heading 300 for Speedbird 1520 and then 50 localizer.
Cactus 1982, turn left heading 300, turn runway 27 localizer, maintain 190 knots until advised.
Left heading 300, trying to send localizer, maintaining 190.
Speedbird 1520 heavy, reduce speed 170 knots until a 5 mile final.
Roger, acknowledge 5-mile final and reduce speed to 170 knots for speed 5020.
Speedbird 1520, heavy start KMCO, let's see, 2 miles from, let's actually say 3 miles from Lerner, descend and maintain 3000 to establish, clear ILS runway 27 approach, maintain 170 knots until 5-mile final.
Roger, descend to flight level 3, descend to 3000 feet and clear for the ILS approach into runway 27 for speedbird 1520.
Cactus 1982, Boston's going to be at your 11 o'clock, 9 miles before in sight. Cactus 1982, thanks for help. Clear visual approach runway 27, maintain 180 knots until 5-mile final.
Clear for the visual runway 27, 180 till 5 miles. Confirm 180 till 5, Cactus 1982.
A from 170 knots, or correction, 180 knots until 5-mile final. Delta 2436 Boston, approach hello. Information, Juliet is current, expect the odds runway 27 approach.
Information, Juliet current, expect ILS runway 27, Delta 2436.
Cactus 1982, wind 32017, gust 29, runway 27,
it's 460, so let's put this all the way up. Alright, here we go.
Cactus 1982, Roger, if you can do 170 till 5, that'd be appreciated.
460, right? Alright, 460. Once you put your minimums, then yeah.
Favor 1520, wind 32017, gust 29, following a Airbus A321 on a 6-mile final, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land and following the A321 on final for speedbird 1520.
Okay. There goes my dog. That's Delta 2457 with you, 15,000.
Delta 2457 Boston, approach hello. Expect the officer runway 27, information, Juliet is current.
But let's approach 27, we'll get Juliet, Delta 2457.
From Cactus 1982, wind 32017, gust 29, runway 27, clear to land.
Thank you, sorry again, clear land runway 27, 1982.
Delta 2436, depart club, heading 360.
Heading 360, Delta 2436.
Delta 2436, just want to verify, it's going to be depart club, heading 360. Delta 2436, depart club, heading 360. So you're going to follow the arrival until club, and then at club you're going to fly heading 360.
Okay, and follow the approach until club, you'll fly heading 360, Delta 2436.
Turbulence, man. Yeah, that's the worst thing about it, trust me. I said information, Juliet. Nice. I'm hoping. Oh.
Boston approach, just to confirm, do we keep our speed at 170 knots?
Speedbird 1520 heavy, you're given 170 knots until 5 miles down, so within 5 miles you're able to speed your discretion.
Roger for Speedbird 1520.
Cactus 1982, welcome to Boston, cross runway 4 left, kilo, actually let's see Bravo Echo to parking, good day.
Bravo Echo to parking and the crossing runway, okay, and then the crossing 4 left, Cactus 1980.
Okay, so let's get speed 250 knots. It might be a little bit more control.
2457, depart club, heading 360.
They said departed in 360, Delta 2457. They said depart club heading 360, Delta 2457.
Delta 2457, firm, depart club, heading 360.
Roger, we'll after leaving the club, heading 360, Delta 2457. Alright, so yeah, because I followed the initial one. We're getting there, man. Yeah, I don't know if you guys like this lighting. You can always check and always change the lighting. So if I go up here, if I put atmosphere and I put it to 6, I can get this one 7.
Delta 2436 is set to maintain 3000.
6.
718 3000, Delta 24.
Yeah, really and truly, it's whichever one. Yeah. If you guys like this one, I'd probably keep this one. This one might look a little better. Might look a little bit more cool, a little bit purple. Alright, so the lighting is on. Okay.
Sabre 1520 heavy, welcome to Boston. Right turn, Mike.
Now we have to go down to 10,000
right
as
turn,
well.
Mike,
So.
and then left turn Foxtrot, hold to runway 4 left.
Okay, so we're gonna get to a head
Roger,
as well.
turn right on Mike and hold short Foxtrot for Speedbird 1520.
So it seems like he's gonna give us a. So hopefully, let me see if he's gonna give us a diversion here. Not sure, but I'll have to get some speed brakes in. All the way in. Alright, so you're gonna get a bit of
Delta 2457, just on to maintain 3000.
Set maintain 3000 at Delta 2457. Alright, so we're going on to 3000 feet. There you go. Let me just confirm if it's heading up to 72, not 271. There you go. Okay. So this is gonna get very interesting. It's gonna get very, very interesting.
Sabre 1520, cross runway 4 left, Bravo to parking, good day.
Roger, cross runway 24 left, Bravo to parking for Speedbird 1520.
So generally they use the 80s based on real world ops, right? So whatever the runway is coming out from NOA OA, which is like real world, whether it's through whether it's flight to air or through flight radar, whichever runway or some, I don't know, something like that. Real world.
Delta 2436, stay indicated airspeed.
So I'm following this guy up here.
195.
Delta 2436, maintain 190 knots until advised.
190 knots.
That means I had to slow down as well.
Delta 2457, reduce speed 190 knots until advised.
Reduce speed 190 knots to advise. Speed Delta 2457. Alright, there we go. So I'm gonna use VS mode just to reduce a little bit inch by inch while we descend. It's all part of like managing your descent when it comes to this aircraft. Yeah, man, I'm absolutely excited for this, man. You know, hopefully all goes well for this, man. I really appreciate all you guys' support, man. All you guys who actually been on the live, man. All of you guys, man. Trust me, I really appreciate it. I got flaps one.
Delta 2436, turn left heading 300 on the runway T7 localizer.
Alright, flaps 2. Alright, so let's descend a bit more now. Go to about 1,000 feet. Alright, we'll get there, man. We'll get there. You see? And because we're close to the speed, now we can go level change, and that should descend like about 1,500 feet per minute. Yeah, man, it's all about. The only thing is this
Delta
is
2436 looks like you overshot your turn time, but turn right, or correction, turn left heading 240 to join.
Turn 240 to join at 20.
okay, so we're gonna get back. Gonna put this alright. Alright, here we go. And I mean, I should have put it on the lights on ever since, but no.
Delta 2436, 1 mile from lunar, maintain 3000 to establish, cleared Atlas runway T7 approach, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final.
Descend to 3,000 feet, maintain 3,000 feet until final speed 170 knots, Delta 2457.
And that was for Delta 2436.
Oh, roger.
Urban activity, I approach every 27 and maintain 170 knots, 5 mile final, Delta 24.
Delta 2457, turn left heading 300 on the runway T7 localizer.
Right, finish 300 on the runway 27, localizer, Delta 24 for the 57.
Delta 2436, wind 320, 17, gust 29, runway 27, clear to land.
Alright, let's get flaps 5, and then we're gonna get the localizer.
Delta 2457, 2 miles from lunar, maintain 3000 till established, cleared Atlas from wind 27 approach, maintain 170 knots until a 5 mile final.
Roger, fuel on it, descending 3,000 feet, maintain 3,000 feet, and reducing the speed 170 knots until 5 mile final, Delta 2457. Alright, so we get the localizer, V-lock, so now we're on the localizer. Alright, maintain 170 knots because the traffic is on the final.
Yeah, 800 Boston.
And this would be very exciting, man. Yeah, man, this would be a lot of fun, man. I'm hoping for a butter today, man.
2457, just want to verify, wind 32017, gust 29, runway T7, clear to land.
As you can see, it's gusting a bit. I'm gonna get my charts ready, make sure I got this one here as well. And the others I can pretty much remove them. I mean, we have too many of them right now. I don't even need these. All we know is that for the misapproach procedure, like we say, we're gonna climb to 3,000 feet. Okay, so now I'm gonna get the push. There we go, and now we have glide slope. Glide slope, flaps, and we're gonna be descending on the glide. XPlane 12, man. Good to be back in XPlane 12. Yeah, man, but you need to make sure that you got enough cash for this because this takes a lot of cash, especially when it comes to the auto FPS. Sorry, AutoOrtho thing. So I'm gonna reduce to about 1.6 air knots because I know he's close on arrival. Alright, so get up 15. I'm gonna get down as well. There we go.
Southwest 2986 Boston, approach your head.
Information, Juliet position, Bravo 19, request PDC clearance.
Oh boy. Alright.
Thank you.
Alright, once you reach 1.6 on final, then we're gonna go down to our misapproach altitude. Sorry, misapproach speed. Oh, final speed, sorry, 1.3. 139. 139 plus 6 would be 4.5. Okay. Here we go, flaps 25. And Delta 24 57 is on the glide of our runway 27. And
Delta 2457, wind 3017, gust 29, runway 27, clear to land.
was that for Delta 2457?
Delta 2457, from runway 27, clear to land.
Roger, runway 27, clear to land. Delta 2457. Okay.
Delta 2436, cross runway 4 right, hold short runway 4 left.
Okay guys, a moment of truth. So landing goes down, everything is all check. We can pretty much my aircraft. There's my aircraft now. Alright, wish me luck guys. I'm gonna okay, so other bricks is sorry, everything is mine now, so gotta make sure throttle, rudder, and I'm gonna put flight directors off. Alright, oop.
Approaching 27.
Yeah, flight directors off, keep the speed. It's gonna be a crab, man. It's gonna be a crab because of the winds, man. Woo. Speeds, because man, you're pushing us here. There you go, speeds. Oh, this is gonna be very exciting. Oh my god, this is gonna be super exciting. Oh man, I'm looking so forward to this here now. Alright, go down a bit. Alright, trims. Make sure I trim. Alright, there we go guys. Speed. Oh my god, this is going to be so much fun. Alright, speed. Keep the rudder. Oh boy. Ooh. Alright. Oh my god, this is going to be so much fun. This is going to be so much fun if I get this landing in. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Long landing.
Oh my god, what's a hot one?
500 meters.
Oh my god. Man, guys, you guys have to at least understand, man. The winds. Oh my god, the winds will blow it so hard. The winds will blow it so freaking hard, man.
Delta 2436, cross runway 4.
Oh my god.
And parking via XPlane.
Gauge via Echo, good Delta 2457. My god, man.
Delta 2457, that wasn't for you. Let's see,
Approaching
for you.
0,
right turn
4,
Mike,
right.
left turn Kilo, cross runway 4 left to parking, good day.
Left, Roger, left turn Mike, Kilo, and can I say the stand again? Delta 2457. Oh man, that was super.
Delta 2457, cross runway 4 left Kilo to parking, good day.
Left Kilo to this and today, Delta 2457. Oh my god. Guys, that was so wow, a Max XPlane 12 is Zibo doing a Max now. No, they're actually not. But this is just a mod really. And trust me man, this mod is very nice. You know, by Maxim Designs, man. Oh my god. Guys,
205, roger.
oh my god, like look how look how the whole, you know, look how the lighting looks, man. The lighting looks absolutely
0, 4,
you know, this is
left.
VisualXP, by the way, guys. VisualXP, man. This looks absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And this is SFD Global Boston, man. I tried everything on the landing, man. Trust me, I tried everything on the landing, man. I'm not even going to lie. He said kilo. He said kilo and then.
Southwest 2986, push on to Echo.
Alright, so I have to go. Oh boy.
Yeah, 800 runway 33 left taxi via Charlie cross runway 4 left hold short
Yo,
4 right.
I'm not even gonna lie, that approach was super nice. Oh my god, and there goes the frame sign to be a dick, but guys, like, let's be honest, that approach was super fun, man. Like, I don't even care how hard I landed, but it just like the coming in, the whole crab bend and everything. I mean, it does happen in the real world. You know, people do that whole crab bend and all this kind of stuff, man. So, you know, we're not even gonna, man. Oh, cool. Where can you download it from? You can actually get it from, well, it's pretty much like a link that was shared, really. From the last days of it before, you know, they just stopped doing development on it, really. So I'm gonna take it somewhere over here. Yeah, man. I said B4. We're not supposed to be on B4, but anyways. Bravo. Supposed to be on.
Delta 2457, what gate are you heading to tonight?
Was that for that?
That was for Delta 2457.
Oh, Delta 2457. Just gonna take it by the Speedbird 1520. I'm not too sure what stand that is.
Delta 2457, roger. Care 205, turn right heading 360, vectors VisualXP runway 27.
So that's B2. Okay, so that's B30. I'm gonna put the landing lights, sorry, taxi lights off. Ooh, take your time, take your time, take your time, Larry, take your time. Take your time.
JeppView 550.
Easy now.
550 ZiboMod approach level.
Easy now.
Information Juliet is current, expect the Alice runway 27 approach.
There we go. And then parking brakes on. Oh, that was man, that was something, man. I'm gonna lie, that was something, man. I didn't even put the APU on, man. I was so excited. I didn't even have time for the APU on. So we're just gonna shut down one engine for now. Oh my god, man, I had so much fun. I don't even know about you guys, but I had so much fun. I'm gonna take out the overlay now, man. I had so much fun on this, I'm not even gonna lie. But the plane is really nice, you know, it's not that bad. Okay, so I'm waiting for the APU. When the APU come on, then. Although I noticed the lights doesn't look too well here. That's dim or that's dim. Let me put brights. Maybe I can put background lights on. Let me see. Oh, I just hate that zoom, man. That zoom thing, it just keeps zooming.
Yeah, the 800 cross runway 4 right hold short 27.
There you go. Alright, so now we can cut off the next. Put this engine off. Alright. And there we have it, man. Oh man, I had a great time. I haven't gonna lie, I had a great time, man. I had a wonderful time, man. Had an absolute wonderful time, man. I'll put all of this off. Now we're gonna get this coming on. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yo, I know my landing wasn't all that great. I know my landing wasn't all that great, but to be honest, as long as I landed, me too, I had a hard landing too, man. Yeah, my landing was...
Let's see, actually, would you be interested in runway
Yeah, my landing was literally like, I think like about 400, man. Like, I tried so much on this crab bend landing, man. Like I wonder how do people master this whole crab bend landing, man. Cause you know, it's speed, rudder, and yeah, speed, rudder, man, and ailerons as well. You know, you gotta do all of that. You gotta have fun, trust me. And not just that, pitch too as well. Like, you know, you gotta get trim. You know, trim the aircraft up and down when it's probably blowing a little bit too much. So let me just put the rest of the stuff here off.
Yeah, 800 cross runway C7.
And yeah, man. So passengers can come off, man. Alright, all of these off. And we're gonna get outside just now for you guys to see as well. Yeah, man, we had a very good time. Very, very good time. Absolute wonderful times. Let's get outside. Let's see how it is. Here we are. Yep, absolute wonderful, man. Get there just in the afternoon. This is live time. And this is my VisualXP, making my atmosphere look absolutely gorgeous. I just have to fix the lights because I forgot to actually do that part.
We're going to be crossing Addons,
but we'll get that fast sorted out. But this was absolutely wonderful, man. Let me get these sounds, let me get these ADC sounds down, man, so we can communicate a little bit more. Alright, here we go. Oh man, had a wonderful time, man. 400 minus 450. Really? But I had minus 4, yeah. Yeah, I think I had minus 4, yeah. So that's a bit weird, but yeah, it always seems like every time you land, that's when like most people coming on and see what's going on, man. You know, but anyways, you guys, man, really appreciate you guys' support regardless, you know, wherever you are, you know, I don't care, whatever you do, you know, just support the channel, you know, yeah, you know, probably a thumbs up or something would do. Oh man, you guys have to go back and look at the replay on this, man, like, see how the crab bend and everything, man. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm actually gonna do that. Let me disconnect ADC and let me try and see. Let's put the replay, man. Let me put the replay for you guys. Let me go back here. Let me try and see if we can do a replay. Well, not try and see. We're supposed to be able to do a replay. Okay. Hopefully the replay doesn't crash. That's all. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I have a feeling it might crash. Let me go back. Come on. Oh, hey, relax. You relax yourself, you know. Alright. Yeah, relax. Yeah, you relax yourself, yeah. Alright. So yeah, let's look at the replay here. Oh my god, this is absolute chaos, man. It was so windy, right? By the way, look at that. Look at coming into land, man. It was windy as hell. Let me take out the whole thing in front of you guys. Yeah, man, it was absolutely windy as hell coming into land, man. You know, like, look. Let's see what's going on here. Don't forget, this is a replay on the runways over there. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit stuttery, but that's okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, you can see like the wind was blowing so hard today because it was gusting at 23. Oh boy. Yeah, look at that, man. Just speed, trying to control speed, pitch, and everything, man. Look at it, man. Look at it. Jesus Christ, like absolute crab bed in here. Oh man, we was literally fighting war. We're literally fighting war, man. Let me try and see if I can probably put on the sounds there. Yeah, literally fighting war, man, coming and land. I apologize, man, but this is just oh, this was absolute fun, man. This was literally fun. Sorry about that. Whew. Yeah, man, look at me. Look how like we were fighting war with this wind, man. Literally, like look at my rudder controls. Look at my rudder ailerons. Sorry about the whole, it's a bit off, but you can see that it's trying to control everything, man. Sorry about the slight little stutters. But that just happened because replay is always a bit difficult. And I thought I had it there. I literally thought I had it there. I was like, yes. I was like, yeah, man. And then just a little float, and then oh my god, man, that's why it just got a little bit. It's just the last little float. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the whole slight little stutter there. But it was just the float, the last little float, man. Let's go back a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Let's go back. Yeah, let me show you guys that a little bit from this angle. Oh, it was just a slight little, and then went down a bit because I was floating a little bit and it just went down. I nearly had it. I just had to hold the pitch up a little bit more, but I wasn't too sure of my view because it was going long landing, man, and this runway is only 7,000 feet, so I couldn't really I couldn't really float too long. And I can imagine like this. Let's see what the passenger are probably watching, man. Let's go back, man. Let's see if he's having any fun at all, man. Alright, so let me see. Nope. Let's go back. Sorry about that. Oh, take your time, don't crash. There you go. Don't crash. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, the passenger's like, yeah, we're getting it. Ooh, and then he's just like, ooh, belly's just like dropped there for a second, and it's like, whoa. His belly just dropped, man. His belly just dropped there for a little bit there. Alright, sorry about that. What other view you guys want me to show you? Yeah, sorry about that. Should we go back a little bit? Back a little bit again. Like, everything was going smooth. What is that? You got minus 198. Oh, nice. Minus 198. Well, I got minus 400, man. Like, the wind was literally blowing too strong, man. Way too strong. And these aircrafts, man, this aircraft is never heavy, so it always has a bit of it's a bit lightish, a bit of weight, but not so much. So like it always gets blown around a little bit. I don't know why. Even when I took off from San Lucia going into New York, man, on this 737, man, like it just seemed like it was just blowing around everywhere, man. Yeah, I mean, I thought I had it 50. From 50, I took out I hold the pitch. It was blowing, and then it just went down. The pitch, I just dropped the pitch down a little bit too much. I didn't hold it just enough, man, but it was blowing, man. Just when I thought I had it, man. Just when I thought I had it. I can see I was fighting with the rudder controls to be able to stay on the runway. That's how hard it was, man. But all in all, it was an exciting flight. I'm not even going to lie. It was very, very exciting. Oh my god. And let me just take out the...
On runway 275.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I just had to get back in. But yeah, man, it was very, very exciting. Super, super exciting. And yeah, man, this is the end of that. So guys, once again, thank you for coming on, and see you guys on the next one, man. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.